the next Demon Slayer, the next Solo Leveling, the next Chainsaw Man, or whatever you may want to call it. But what I mean to say is that the next biggest anime everyone is hyped for. Welcome back, anime nerds. Today I have got something really special for you. A manga that probably has the potential to reach the levels of the classic new gen shonen mangas like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, or My Hero Academia. And it is Kagurabachi. Now, I know I'm already a bit late to talk about this, but with the announcement of it getting an anime adaptation, I think it's the best time for us to hype this up, because I think this is going to do something special, or maybe not. Who knows? But anywho, let's get started. So the story starts with our main character, Chihiro, who spends his early days training under his father, aspiring to become the next Hashira and hunt down... Oh, wait a minute, sorry, wrong place. He wants to become a great swordsmith, just like his father. But tragedy strikes, taking his father's life. Before his passing, he gives the main character a unique sword, one infused with sorcery and immense power. And with the sword in hand, the main character's sole mission is to avenge his father. Now, before you call it another typical revenge-based shonen show, which you might be right, the premise is an edgy revenge story that we've seen so many times in many different anime, and we've already seen it perfected in Vinland Saga. But the fact here is that you can call it a lot of things. You can call it a sorcery-based action series like Jujutsu Kaisen, and that would also be correct. It is the way this series tackles all of these plot points. The setting is 1950s Japan, where the city's underbelly is ruled by the Yakuza, backed by a powerful sorcerer clan. The very clan is behind the tragic fate of the main character's father. So his quest is to uncover the location of these sorcerers and eventually get his sweet revenge, which means confronting the city's Yakuza. It manages to balance both action and exposition. The action is not rushed, and it doesn't feel that the fights are happening for the sake of fighting. And with series like Black Clover, Jujutsu Kaisen, and My Hero Academia reaching their climaxes, new promising manga has to come out of the Shonen Jump, and I believe that this could be one of them. Now, if we have to dive deep into the minute details this show has to offer, I would say, well, let's begin with the artwork, for example, for it is nothing short of a visual marvel. The meticulous attention to detail, the expressive character designs, and the dynamic panel layouts create a visual experience that is nothing short of breathtaking. Each page is a work of art, and every frame is a testament to the illustrator's mastery of their craft. The art has become better and better in the first chapter. Yeah, you could say that there is still some room for improvement, but that would just be nitpicking at this point. And now haters will come and say, the art isn't good. My favorite show has better art than this. And when you see the series that they were talking about, it ends up being Inokai's dog. So just stop listening to them. At a time when the art of manga seems to be regressing, even some of the popular manga series released today are affected by the demanding schedules, causing the quality of their art to diminish from what it once was. Those damning deadlines. However, amidst this, a new manga series has surfaced. Not only does it offer a plotline that shonen fans are relishing in, but its high-quality art is also a refreshing change. And having MAPPA, the company that would handle the anime's animation, the fight scenes, they are just destined for greatness, man. And I just hope that they give the animators enough resources to work on, rather than rushing the hell out of them to finish the projects. Yes, Jujutsu Kaisen and Hell's Paradise, I'm looking at you. Kagurabachi is the show that deserves the attention that Attack on Titan got for its final season. But for Pete's sake, don't stretch it out for 69 million parts. Now let us go ahead and talk about the storytelling and pacing of the show. The storytelling is Kagurabachi in a narrative symphony that resonates with the heart and mind at the same time. The characters are richly developed with complex motivations, flaws, and aspirations, and they all make them feel like real individuals. Their growth and evolution throughout the story are a testament to the author's ability to craft authentic and relatable personas, and it's an artistic journey that transcends the boundaries of storytelling and transports readers to an unparalleled realm of narrative excellence. With every page turned, this manga weaves a tapestry of emotions, character depth, and plot intricacies that leave an indelible mark on the reader's imagination. And the best part is that it doesn't use freaking fan service to hook the audience. The manga setting is vividly realized with its own rules, history, and mythology that add depth and texture to the story. It's a world that feels realistic, not like 90% of all the isekai animes out there, where the main character responds and immediately starts riding a damn dragon. The manga's thematic exploration of destiny and the choices we make is a central pillar of its narrative. It asks profound questions about fate and free will, encouraging readers to use it in their own lives and the paths they choose to follow. Kagurabachi is not just a story to be consumed, it's a journey of self-discovery and reflection. It tackles profound and thought-provoking subjects, from the human condition to the complexities of relationships, from the pursuit of one's destiny to the consequences of one's actions. And all of this would be for nothing if the characters of the show were as irrelevant as the characters from Classroom of the Elite. But this series not only has a plot and some main characters, but also a group of antagonists and a storyline. Its use of heavily reused plots by many of its predecessors make it very easy to read, very intuitive, and digestible for those who are just getting into shonen. Kagurabachi's ability to surprise and engage readers is a testament to its narrative prowess. It defies conventions and genre expectations, keeping readers on the edge of their seats with its unpredictable twists and revelations. Kagurabachi, which arrived earlier this September, had an eye-catching opening when its anti-hero, Chihiro, cut a bloody swath through a mafia outfit. While first impressions are everything, questions remain as to what new quirks the manga has to offer afterward. Let's take an example. Spoiler alert for those who don't want to hear anything related to the plot. So, Sojo, a character mentioned earlier on in the manga, is properly introduced in chapters 8 through 10, and is a great villain. He's cold, he's sadistic in his treatment of others, and worst of all, he also worships the main character's father, but in the most terrifying way possible. He's a perfect reflection of Chihiro, and yet a completely different character all at the same time. If any character goes through any early training arc in the manga, it's not the main character, it's Sojo. So with all that said, I would like to conclude on this. I would definitely say you should check this out if you're into shonen manga. I mean, the only reason I see that you might want to leave this one out is the only genre you like is
Hold up, wait a minute.
Anyway, let's not go there. But on a serious note here, the manga is still in its primary stages. So if you need a more complete reading experience and don't like waiting for chapters to come out, maybe you should wait for a little more time. Or maybe you should wait for the anime to come out, whichever you prefer. But this is gonna blow you away either way. This series has literally every new gen shonen like Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise, Spy Family, and even Demon Slayer. All mixed. The author is a fan of shonen, so he decided to do a lot of fights in a single plot comprised of all the other shonen. And somehow, it works. And it needs all the attention it can get. It's a narrative that encourages introspection and discussion, leaving readers with much to contemplate long after they've finished reading. This is probably one of the stories that changed the current situation of my life, and I don't know how the story will be in the future, or how the anime adaptation will turn out. But based on what I have at the moment, I can say that the stage is set, and something great can be delivered on it. And now the real challenge lies with the author of the series, that he must continue to craft a compelling story that keeps readers hooked. It's what every author struggles with. And if that does happen, Kagurabachi will probably be one of the greatest pieces of fiction to ever come into existence in the history of manga and anime itself. And when someone asks you what is Kagurabachi, you can simply say that it is just the revenge tale of a young swordsman. Or you can just share on this video. Well, I guess that's it for today, guys. So if you guys were able to suffer through my rambling, please be sure to comment on which shows you think are absolutely garbage. Yes, garbage. Also, press on that bell icon and click on that subscribe button while you're at it. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Haven't I worked hard? Even through my rambling mess of words that I had to stumble about here, please, come on. Come on! Also, be sure to comment down below if you have already read Kagurabachi or are planning to do it. Or are you going to wait for the anime to be released? Whatever your answers may be, let me know. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.